Namaste! I am Anita Goa and welcome to the first video of Beginner Plus, which is my follow-up series to the Beginner 8 program where I taught you the beginning stages of Goa Flow, my style of yoga. There's a link in the description box below that will take you to my blog, and I am explaining what Beginner 8 is, as well as what Beginner Plus is, the various levels of the two, as well as how you can use this series to your advantage so that you will grow and feel amazing in your yoga practice. Today in this video we will bend sideways and we will twist. We will work our entire body and just open ourselves up to our fullest potential, always making sure that we are connected to our breath and staying present in the moment. It's super juicy. If you enjoy this content, if you enjoy my channel in general, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. It is free, but it's the only way that I can continue to create free content for you, is if I get more subscribers. So please do, and give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and let me know how this feels on your body. I love to hear from you. I'll see you on the mat. The tools that you'll need for this practice will be 2 yoga blocks as well as a yoga strap. Come into a comfortable seat, or easy seat as we call it, or sukhasana, and feel free to sit on a block, a blanket, a pillow, anything that you have to support you. So finding lift in the pelvis to help relax the legs and ground the legs, and find lift and extension in the torso so that you can sit up tall and already feel like there's space there for you to breathe. You can rest your hands on your thighs with your palms facing up and keep your index finger and your thumbs together. This is a mudra for higher consciousness. If you want to turn your palms to face down, that is a mudra for inner knowledge. So you can choose whichever mudra you feel is right for you, and it might change on a daily basis. So know that you can change your mudra according to how you feel. Then close your eyes and close your mouth. Soften your eyes and soften your lips. Tune yourself into your Ujjayi breathing, or the Vinyasa yoga breath. I taught you this in Beginner 8, practice number 1. If you haven't seen that video, practice that video. I highly encourage you to do, and there's a link to it in the description box below. Ujjayi breathing is the red thread throughout the entire practice, and you will notice your breath changing as you practice Goa Flow. Notice the length of your inhalation and the length of your exhalation. You might notice that your inhalation is shorter than your exhalation, or vice versa. But over time, you might find, or I'm going to encourage you to practice finding equal length between your inhalations and your exhalations. That is called sama vritti breathing. Sama means equal, vritti is brain waves, and the breathing is the Ujjayi breath. So this fits really well with Patanjali's definition of yoga, which is yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is the cessation of the fluctuations of the mind. So the mind loves to fluctuate. It loves to cause a bit of commotion and go here, there, and everywhere. But by focusing ourselves into our breath, we train our mind to be more present in this moment and to quiet down. So by finding more equalness between the in-breath and the out-breath, that has a very positive effect on our mind. Our mind quiets down and we become more equal, more balanced. You find equanimity. So just allow yourself to explore your breath. Don't beat yourself up if it's not quite matching the movements. This is all a practice. And that's all we're doing, is practicing, training ourselves to breathe in any movement, any situation we're in. So inhale through the back of the throat, fill your lungs up, and exhale out through the back of your throat, empty your lungs out. Work your palms together in front of your heart. And draw your chin into your chest, bow down into the highest within you. Trust yourself in the process. Breathe and believe. We'll be practicing a lot of twists and side lateral bends so that we open up our torso, so that we can breathe our fullest, deepest breaths and continue to move ourselves into victory. Lift your chin and open your eyes. The sky's the limit. Come forward to your hands and your knees. Yes, the sky is the limit. So set yourself up so your arms are shoulder distance apart and your legs are hip distance apart. Press down into your shins and the tops of the feet. Then exhale, round it into cat stretch. Drop your head, feel the shoulder blades separating. And inhale, sit back into a child's pose. Draw your hips back, extend the arms out in front of you. Then exhale, strike the cobra. Lift your chest and draw your chest and your chin right in between the arms. And inhale to baby cobra. Soft landing. Draw the heart forward, draw the toes back. We fuse these 4 poses together. Exhale, round it to cat. Your hands will be a little bit further in front of the shoulders now. Inhale, sit back to child. Exhale, strike the cobra. Inhale to baby cobra. Do it again. Exhale, round it to cat. This is probably one of my signature Goa Flow moves. Inhale, sit back to child. Exhale, strike the cobra. It strengthens the abs. It makes the spine flexible. And it strengthens the muscles of your back. Exhale, round to cat. And then inhale, move your hands back and come into a tabletop position again. Press into your shins and lift your knees off the floor and draw your knees a little closer together and draw your feet a little closer together as well. So there's a little bit of space between your knees. Extend the right leg out to hip height and exhale, round into a cat stretch. And inhale, extend. Do that again. Exhale, round like you're doing a cat, drawing your nose and your knee together. And inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, round. And inhale, extend. Shift the weight into the right arm and gradually lift the left hand, extend it out to shoulder height. Try to find your balance here, keeping your shoulders leveled and your hips leveled. Extend out through the right heel. And then lower the left hand to the floor. Turn your left foot to the side towards the outer edge of your mat. Shift the weight into the left arm and gradually, by extending out through the right leg, open your hip and your shoulder. So you stack your hips and your shoulders on top of each other. Keep looking down. Press the floor away from you as you draw in through the navel. Extend out through the right heel. Good. This is a modified side plank. Then lower the right foot into the floor so the entire foot is grounded. Keep your toes lifted and keep lifting up through that left side and reach the right arm over the right ear. So you're strengthening the muscles in the left and you're stretching the muscles into the right. Ah, feels good. You can keep looking down to the side or you can look up. Good, and look down, lower the right palm to the floor, pivot the right heel off, and exhale to downward facing dog. Lovely.
Keep your heels off the ground, bend the knees, and just draw your sitting bones to the ceiling. Excellent. Slowly lower the knees into the floor. And let's repeat this again. Exhale, rounded to cat. Inhale, sit back to child. Exhale, strike the cobra. Inhale to baby cobra. 2 more times. Exhale to cat. Initially, this might feel like it doesn't fit quite into your body, but you'll notice as you practice it, the muscles that are tight will start to become more flexible, and the muscles that are weak will start to become stronger. And then that did not feel like it felt right before starts to feel much better. So just trust in the process. Exhale, round. And then inhale, move your hands back, come back to tabletop position. Press through your shins, draw the knees together, and draw your feet together so there's a little space between the knees. Extend the left leg out, and exhale, round into cat stretch. Draw the nose and the knee together, and inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Shift your weight into the left arm, lifting the right arm off the floor. Hold it. Find the levelness with the hips and the shoulders. Make sure you don't sink into your back or you sink into your shoulders. Slowly lower the right hand down and turn the right foot to the side so the foot is towards the outer edge of the mat. Then gradually shift the weight into your right arm. As you turn and open, stacking your hips and your shoulders on top of each other. Keep that back leg very active. Keep looking down. This is a modified side plank, but it's the exact same position that we put ourselves in, a half moon pose, which we will be doing later out in the series. Lower that left foot into the floor, keep the toes lifted, find the 4 corners of your foot, and reach the left arm over the left ear. So feeling the stretch into the left side body, lifting up through the right side body. You can look down to the side or up, so you can play a little bit with your gaze, so you're playing a little bit with your balance. Yes, stretching your edge. Now slowly lower the left hand to the floor, pivot the left heel off, press the floor away from you, and exhale to downward facing dog. Feels so good, right? Shake out your head, flutter your lips if that feels good. Keep the heels off the floor, bend the knees, and just very gradually moving our way into a downward dog. Excellent. Then gradually walk your feet forward. Inhale to halfway pose. Keep your toes lifted, root into the 4 corners of your feet, and exhale, softly fold. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms to the side and up, gaze it up to your thumbs, and exhale, Namaste. Good. Take your blocks and make sure that you have them next to you. And we'll go through sun salutation A. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, step the right foot back to low lunge. Feel free to place the hands on the blocks if you need to. Inhale, the left foot back to plank pose. Exhale, slowly to chaturanga, either straight or on your knees. Feel free to lower the blocks, lower yourself to the blocks, or use your strap. Inhale to baby cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. So I went through that whole chaturanga position a lot in beginner 8. Keep the knees bent, draw the sitting bones to the ceiling. Feel that your weight keeps drawing back into your legs, and then very gradually feel free to draw the heels towards the floor. Full breath in, full breath out. Draw the right knee to the navel, really round your spine, and softly step the right foot forward. Feel free to keep your hands on the blocks. And step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, namaste. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, left foot back to low lunge. Find your full extension. Inhale, right foot back to plank. Use your blocks if you need to. Exhale, straight or lower the knees to the floor. Slowly lower. Make sure that your shoulders do not drop below the elbows. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Draw the left knee into the navel. Keep the hands on the blocks. If you need a little leverage to help you, make sure you don't throw the leg forward. Exhale the right foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, namaste. And already you might notice that the speed has increased a little bit and you're being asked to breathe a little bit more powerfully. So just try to go with it and notice how it feels and note that it changes. Sun salutation B. Bend the knees, inhale, fierce pose. Exhale and fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, left foot back to plank. Exhale, slowly chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Then inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, pivot the left heel in. Inhale it up to warrior one. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot pivots in. Inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, lower the hands to the floor. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! I know that's a handful. Now I'm breaking it up for you. Eventually that will all happen in one breath. Moving from a downward dog to a warrior one. And then another breath from warrior one into a downward dog again. So step by step. Draw the right knee to the navel, step it forward. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, fierce pose. And exhale, namaste. The heat is on. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, fierce pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. In baby cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, pivot the right heel in. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale to the floor. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left heel in. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Ooh. Give me a little sigh, flutter your lips. Feel that breath. Ah, feels good. You are stretching your edge, moving into further victory. Sky is the limit. Draw the left knee to the navel, softly step that left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, fierce pose. And exhale, namaste. So good. So just notice now how it's changed from beginner 8 now to beginner plus. You're in a different phase because of all of the practice that you did in the other series. So nothing is new, it's exactly the same, but we're stretching the edge a little bit, okay? So let's add on to this. Bend the knees, inhale, fierce pose. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. And then exhale, step the right foot back to a low lunge. So either stay on your fingertips or take your blocks and place them under your hands. Lift your front toes off the floor, find the four corners of your feet, and take about 80% of the weight out of your arms. Stay here and fully breathe. Just feel that your legs are supporting you. Then gently twist it open to the left. So still very little weight into the right arm. Feel the twist happening from the bottom of your ribs. You can look up, you can look to the side, or you can look down. Breathe with it. Then lower the left hand to the block. Pivot the right heel in about 45 degrees. Draw your tailbone under and connect into the lower belly. Lift the heart and reach the right arm up and over the right ear. So roll the navel and the heart towards the ceiling. Take the weight out of the left arm. Keep the toes lifted and feel the legs supporting you as you feel that delicious stretching to the right side body there. Full breath in, full breath out. Then inhale it up to a warrior two. Draw the weight into the back foot as you stay in the front foot and leg. Gaze over the right fingertips and gaze over the left fingertips. Beautiful. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Go up and back. And exhale, extended side angle. Do that again. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extended side angle. One more time. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extended side angle. Lower the right hand to the floor this time. Pivot the right heel off. Reach the left arm to the ceiling, so same as what we did before. But now you're going to turn your feet and turn your toes so that they're facing the left. And you're on the outer edge of the left foot and the outer edge of the right foot. Lift up through your right hip and reach the left arm over the left ear. So this is similar to what we did in the beginning. You might feel a stretch into the outer edge of your thigh and upper hip. Now you can look here, either down or stay here, or very gradually shift that left foot in front of the right foot or on top. Really lift up through that right hip, stretch through both arms, look down or look to the sides. You don't want to stretch your drishti too much. Inhale to plank and exhale slowly to chaturanga. Use the blocks if you need to. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! Shake it loose. Shake it loose. Beautiful. Draw the left knee into the navel. Softly step that left foot forward. Right foot forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, fierce pose. And exhale, namaste. Good. Are you feeling good? Let's do that again on the other side. Bend the knees, inhale fierce. Exhale and fold. Inhale half. And exhale, step the left foot back to a low lunge. Stay on your fingertips or place your hands on the blocks. Lift your front toes off the floor. Root in to the four corners of your right foot. Take the weight as much as possible out of your arms. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. And now gently lift the right arm and twist it open to the right. Twisting from the bottom of the ribs. So you can look up, you can look to the side, or you can look down. Then lower the right hand to the block. Pivot the left heel in 45 degrees. And then draw the tailbone under, draw in through the lower abs. Lift the heart and reach the left arm over the left ear. Make sure that you keep your toes lifted so you stay rooted into your legs. Lift out of that right arm so you're not sinking into your shoulders. You're not locking your energy in, but you're allowing your breath to flow in and flow out and circulate that prana around your body. Inhale it up to a warrior two and exhale it right there. Feel the weight in the front leg, but equally feel the weight in the back leg. Gaze over the left fingertips and gaze over the right fingertips. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Inhale, reverse warrior two, go up and back. And exhale, extended side angle. Do that again. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Really opening up the side body. Inhale, reverse. You'll be able to take longer inhales. And exhale, extended side angle. Lower the left hand to the floor, move your block away. Reach the right arm up, twisting it open. Then turn your feet again so that your toes point to the right and you rest to the outer edges of your feet. Lift up through that left hip and reach the right arm over the right ear. So look down to the side or up. You can hang out here or look down as you reach the right arm up and transition that right foot in front of the left or on top. Either look down or look to the side. Just try to find your balance. Good. Inhale it to plank pose and exhale slowly to chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Shake it loose. Oh yeah, I'm working you hard, but you can do it. Breathe and believe. Breathe and believe. Draw the right knee to the navel. Softly step that right foot forward. Draw the left leg forward. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, fierce pose. So keep your toes lifted, lean back into the heels. And now work your palms together in front of your heart. And rotate to the left. Work the right arm to the outside of the left thigh. Roll your shoulders open. You can look down or you can look to the side. Squeeze the inner thighs together, inner knees together, and look down at your knees and see that your knees are leveled. And inhale, lift up and lengthen. And then exhale, bend the knees and twist it to the right. Draw that left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Look down at the knees and see that the knees remain leveled. Roll the shoulders open. Excellent. Then inhale, lift up and lengthen. And exhale, Namaste. Rest the arms at the side of the body. Good. Are you starting to feel a little bit heat building? Are you starting to feel your breath being a little bit challenged? That's good. That's a really good thing. From now on, as you practice this, you will feel that changing. Your breath will elongate and you will feel more in control of your breath. Okay? Trust it. Now step the right foot back 3 to 3.5 feet. Take your block and place it to the big toe side. Make sure that your hips and your shoulders are facing forward. And then inhale, lift the right arm up. And exhale, hinge it forward. Place your palm onto the block. Take your left thumb into the left hip crease and draw the left hip back. Try to keep drawing the breastbone forward and then gently twist it open to the left for rotated triangle pose. Drop your shoulders down. Breathe in, breathe out. So this is great for twisting. It stretches the right side of your spine and it strengthens the left side of the spine. This also gives flexibility to your left hamstring. And you might even feel a stretch into the outer upper hips. Good. Lower your hands to the floor. Bend the left knee and take the block away. Pivot the right heel off and lift the right leg to the ceiling, towards the ceiling. Good. Bend both of the knees and cross the right knee to the outside of the left thigh and sit down. Yeah! Lift your seat so that you level off your sitting bones and draw the left leg as close to your chest as you can and wrap the right arm around your thigh. As you draw the leg and the torso towards each other, exhale and rotate to your left. So now you'll continue to feel the stretch into the left outer upper hip and the stretch into the right side of your spine. Breathe in, find length into the spine. Breathe out, find rotation into your spine. So just make sure that your head can move so that you don't crunch up your neck You don't shut off your breath. Just squeezing all of our organs here, particularly our liver, and we allow it to flush out any toxins we don't need. And by twisting, we are now helping to open up everything so we can take fuller, deeper, longer breaths. And gradually release and do an open twist. Ah. Excellent. Then lean forward and rewind. Lift that right leg. Step the right foot into the left foot. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. In, rise. Sweep the arms to the side and up. And exhale, Namaste. And these are just little creative transitions that I come up with in Goa Flow. Step the left foot back. Take your block, place it to the little toe side. See that the right heel lines up with the left heel. Hips and shoulders squared off to the front. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, hinge it forward. Ground the palm onto the block. Take your right thumb into the right hip crease. Draw that right hip back. Draw your breastbone forward. And gently twist it open to the right as you reach the right arm up. You can look up to the side or look down. And notice how the twist feels on this side. Good. Lower both hands to the floor. Pivot the left heel off. Bend the knees. Shift the weight into the right foot and lift that right leg to the ceiling. Bend both knees and cross the left knee to the outside of the right ankle and sit down. Ah, magic happens in yoga. Yes, infinite possibilities. Level off your sitting bones. Draw that right leg as close to you as you can. Wrap the left arm around the thigh. Sit up tall. Feel the stretching to the right outer upper hip. And gently twist it open to the right as you exhale. Feeling the stretching to the left side of your spine. Inhale, length. Exhale, rotation. Good, then gradually release and do an open twist. Ah, doesn't that feel good? Like there's more space there now. Shift your weight forward into the right foot, rewinding, stepping the left foot in. Inhale halfway, exhale, fold, in, rise, and exhale, Namaste. Just separate your feet to about shoulder distance apart, feet are parallel, and then gradually bend the knees and try to lower down to a low Indian squat. You can keep a blanket or a pillow underneath your heels. If you can't keep your heels off the ground, you can hold on to a chair to support you until you find more flexibility in your ankles, calves, knees, lower back. And you can rest your upper arms onto your knees, holding this. Not an easy position to stay in or to move into. So just very gradually work your way into it. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. And slowly lower your seat to the floor. Excellent. Extend your legs out for stick pose. So sit to the tips of the sitting bones. This was another pose that we practiced in Beginner 8. So finding lift, roll the shoulders back, lower the hands to the floor. Maybe your hands will touch. Maybe your hands need to be more to the side. So just continuing to find that balance between the lower body, upper body, front body, back body, and side body. Everyone's body is different, and the proportion of your body might be different than your friends. So you might never ever be able to ground the palms to the floor because of the proportion between your arms and your legs or your torso. But just keep working at it and just find your balance, whatever that might be for you at this moment. Good. Then bend the right leg, draw the sole of the left foot into the thigh, sit up tall. And now we're going to twist to the right, work the right fingertips behind us and the left hand to the right thigh. You reach the right arm up and then bend the elbow to support your head with your hand. So from this lift and this rotation, we now exhale and just bend to the side as far as you can go. Basically as far as you can rotate your navel and your heart towards the sky, and keep your right sitting bone grounded into the floor. You'll feel a really deep stretch into the right side body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, then inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower the right arm behind you. Inhale to the center. And then exhale, rotate it to the left. So the right hand moves to the outside of the left thigh, left fingertips behind you. Inhale here, and then exhale, descend over the left leg. You can either place the right hand to the outside of the foot, left hand to the inside, left wrist on top, or take your strap and use your strap for leverage. Inhale, length, and exhale, descent. So the key thing by rotating to the left will help you to find center over the left extended leg because it's an asymmetrical pose. And in this position, you'll find a deep stretch into the right side of your spine. Breathe with it. Breathe with it. And you'll of course feel the stretch into the left calf and left hamstring. Good. And then gradually start to come up. Extend the right leg out. Level it off and find that stick pose again, Dandasana. And then bend the left leg in. And it's important when you bend the leg in that the hip bones remain grounded, that you don't rotate your hips to the left. Inhale and exhale, rotate to the left. So the twist happens from the bottom of the ribs, right hand to the knee or the thigh, left fingertips behind you. Reach the left arm up and then bend the elbow, support your head with your hand, and then from that rotation, from that lift, exhale and bend it over to the right. So only go as far to the side as you can. Keep your navel and your heart facing up. You don't want to face down. And you want to keep that left hip bone grounded into the floor. So it's a pretty challenging pose. So don't go too far into it. Put yourself in a position where you can breathe. Good. Inhale it up. Exhale the hand behind you. Inhale to the center. And exhale it to the right. So right arm behind, left hand to the right thigh. Inhale, length. And exhale, descend over the right leg. Left hand can go to the outside of the foot. Right hand to the inside, right wrist on top. Or take your strap again for leverage. Inhale, length. And exhale, descend. And just notice how it feels on this side, stretching the left side of your spine and the right hamstring. Good, and gradually come up. Oh, almost there. Extend the left leg out. Find that stick pose, and our last pose is seated forward bend. Your legs can be extended. You can sit on a block, a blanket. You can bend your knees. Just make sure your chest is lifted as you inhale, and then as you exhale, hinge it forward from your hips. And place the hands to the outsides of the feet, or use your strap, or place your hands next to you. Make sure you don't round and hunch your way into it. So just very gradually working your way forward. Full, deep, complete inhale. And full, complete exhale. Working on finding equal length of the breath. Make sure your neck can breathe. Make sure your face is soft. You have that little Mona Lisa smile on your face as you're practicing. So it looks like you're enjoying yourself. You're sending happy signals, positive signals to your body, to your mind, to your spirit, that you're doing something really good for yourself. Just opening yourself up to infinite potential, possibility, creative solutions. Just allowing the energy to flow. Breathing no matter what situation is coming to you. And gradually start to come up. You feel a little yoga drunk? I think I do. Let's rest into Shavasana. So roll yourself down to the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae. If you have a bolster, place a bolster behind your legs. And if you have a pillow, feel free to place a pillow behind your head. And once you're down, just adjust yourself so you make sure that your lower, middle, and upper back feels comfortable. Separate the legs, flip your feet open to the side, keep the arms at the side and your palms facing up. Eyes closed and mouth closed. Continue to soften your eyes and soften your lips. Relax your jaw. I'm going to relax the Ujjayi breathing a bit. There's been a lot of focus and effort on the Ujjayi breathing and making sure that we direct it in a particular way. Now there's no effort in the breath. Just allow your body to experience the breath. And inhales, let your belly expand. And when you exhale, let your belly go back to normal. And notice from the practice having opened up the torso a little bit more, created a little bit more space there. If it feels like there's a little bit more room to breathe. Feel free to hang out here a little bit longer if you want to. You can pause it here, stay for as long as you need. Otherwise, wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers, deepen your breath. Work your legs a little closer together. And draw your non-dominant leg in first, the leg you wouldn't naturally draw in, and your dominant leg in second. And roll over to your right side and come up to a seated position. Let's try to keep your eyes closed. Find your Sukhasana again, sitting up tall. Notice how it feels without your support first. And then you can take your support. Return back to how we started. Notice if it feels any different. Palms together in front of your heart. Draw your chin into your chest. Everything in life feels so much better when we give ourselves room to breathe. When we put ourselves in a position when we can breathe our fullest, deepest breath. We have enough energy then to do the things we want to do in our life. There is more focus, more clarity. I truly believe we make better choices for ourselves that give us energy instead of drain us for energy. So try to notice this as you practice this first practice on the yoga mat, and notice how you can take it with you off of the yoga mat in your everyday life flow. It's no different. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and let me know how this felt on your body. Give it a thumbs up, make sure that you're subscribed so I can continue to share free content with you, and follow the link below to my blog post of this practice, because there are some diagrams there that will show you all of the muscles that we stretch and strengthen in this practice, and other useful information too. Okay, I look forward to hearing from you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. The sky's the limit. Expand yourself into victory and give yourself room to breathe. Mwah!